Hello, YouTube and Rumble. This is Retta. Sorry I haven't been posting in a couple of weeks. First, you guys know my dog passed away, and then my dog passed away, and then I got sick, and this cold took me a while to get over. One of my friends who's working in a hospital was saying, she's a nurse too. She's saying that like this year's cold or flu looks like a mixture of things. It ain't the regular flu. So it took me a while. I'm starting to feel better, but my whole point of this, just to let you guys know, I want to do a live, and I'm not sure if I want to do it here on YouTube or on Rumble. I also want to open up a locals .com account too. I haven't decided where I want to go live at because YouTube, you can't really speak. You get more of an audience, but you really can't speak. A lot of you have to speak in code, and I'm already, kind of, since my old channel where I used to get, thousands and thousands of views and this and that. This channel, I really don't. I don't even touch the algorithm. And I can't even go on my old channel to say, hey, I'm over here. But I want to talk about the whole Kanye West, or Ye. He wants to be called now, Ye. I want to talk about that, his interview with Nori, and on Drink Champs, also with Tucker Carlson and Candace, and his whole parlor thing. I want to talk about that because I want to look at it from a different spiritual perspective and not just this emotional one where everybody's on. If you guys remember, if you go on my old YouTube channel, my very first reading on Kanye that I did, it explains a lot. I've always said he wasn't crazy. I always said he has a divine connection to the other side. And he's always in a constant spiritual battle. And we can get more into that. I also want to talk about this primary that's coming up in November. I want to talk about the House and the Congress and the Senate and who's going to be victorious. And what's going on there, and what little schemes. Remember, I said this month is the month of the Chariot and the Tower. So look at Kanye's energy. Look at all these different people's energy is going all out, down the consequences. And we have to even think about that in terms of Russia. So we keep pushing Russia's buttons and realize that this is Putin's month, and it's his energy. And he can go all out, damn the consequences. And we have to think about this. We have never been as close to nuclear war than we are now. And we've been in war, I've said for years. We've been in war for a long time, since way before when I did on my other channel, the weather wars. I talked about us being wars. It's a different type of war. It's not the normal war that we're used to, where you have guns on one side and guns on the other side and you're shooting back and forth. This is a psychological war, a digital war, an emotional war, a spiritual war. It's all that combined. This is like the new type of warfare that's out there. And he who has the money makes the rules, and who controls the media can control, the facts, basically. I also want to talk about, there's this new thing I read in the Daily Mail. I wanted to talk about, last week? I think it was last week, but I was so sick. About them wanting to clone fetuses and harvesting fetuses. And have them in artificial womb, and then harvesting them. I want to talk about that from a nursing standpoint, a medical standpoint. Mind you, I'm not giving out medical advice. I'm not a practicing nurse right now. I haven't been for a while. If you look up my license, it says not registered, because I haven't registered. So if you have any medical I suggest you go talk to your doctor. But I also want to talk about the nursing field and the doctors in the medical field and what happened. What was the disconnect that happened with the big OCV? What happened during that, and what's still happening? So there's a lot of different stories that I want to talk about, and it's kind of hard to talk about it here on YouTube. It's very, very hard, and so I have to determine where I want to go live at. So sometime this week, I'm going to go live on either here or Rumble. I do want to, in Rumble, my Rumble account is Intuitive Retta too. And I want to open up a locals too. So when I have that information up, I will post that below. Anything else I wanted to talk? There's so many subjects I want to talk about. I want to write it out and have a clear, concise, plan of what I want to talk about, what readings we want to do. Because we're going into this election season next month, which is the Hermit and the Moon. And that's not good energy. People's emotions are going to be, crazy next month. People are going to be acting a little cuckoo crazy. A lot of isolation, a lot of mental illness is going to be at the forefront next month. So we'll see that. Also, I want to talk about this picture that keeps showing up. And it is Trump with 2 lions. And Trump looks like an emperor on his throne. And it's funny because his birth cards, Trump is the emperor, right? And then the lions is the strength card, right? So, do you know 2024, I believe, is going to be the strength year. So is he saying something with that imagery that's putting out? So I look at things. You know that this world is full of occult meetings. I also want to talk about, the ABC. It's a religion, but for some reason they're thought of as a race. But I want to talk about the ABC. Some people call them little hats. Not in a discriminatory, because I feel like I want to expand on what Kanye was talking about. And I want to talk about that. So I want to talk about that. So there's a lot of things I want to talk about. And so we'll see. So look out for me, that I will be live, and where I'll be live. So it will either be here or on Rumble. And I will give you a little bit of like maybe an upload like this and say, hey, I'll be here at a certain time or whatever. And if there's anything else, you guys, because we're going to go live, maybe I'll even do some live readings for you guys, if you guys, so let me know what you guys want to talk about. Those are the main things that I want to talk about. Also, what's going on with our schools and this whole trans agenda? What's going on with this? What's going on? It seems very strange to me. So yeah. So look for me on that, and I just wanted to give you guys that I'm doing better. I feel better, and so I do want to go live and talk about these things and have a live interaction with you guys. So let me know what you guys want to kind of discuss and look into, and put your comments below. And where would you rather see this? Here on YouTube, because hey, they might nuke the channel. This is the second channel I have. I might have to start up a whole new channel if I do it here on YouTube, or on Rumble. So, and how many of you have subscribed to me on Rumble? All right, talk to you later. Bye.